So I woke up in the morning and I was super pumped. I uploaded a YouTube video the night before and I worked super hard on this video. I was vulnerable. I was funny. I thought it was the best video that I'm capable of. And I talked and I had jokes and it was great. And I had the right thumbnail and the captions and the title and everything. And I uploaded at nighttime. I knew that it would release 4 hours before I woke up so I could wake up and check all the views. So I woke up, I was super excited. I'm expecting like 1,000 views, and I pop open YouTube and then I check and 22 views. I was so fucking pissed. I was like, this can't be. I hit refresh, 22 views. I refresh again, 22 views. 22 views. I know you've had that feel. I know you've had that feeling before where you put a video up on Instagram or TikTok or whatever and you post it and it fucking sucks, dude. I felt so defeated. I was like, what the fuck? I deserve more views. I uploaded the video. I worked hard on it. This is the best I can do. I'm working as hard as I can at life right now. I'm working, I'm growing my business. I'm growing my comedy career. I'm doing 75 hard. I'm working out. I'm dieting. I deserve more views. What the fuck? And here's where I fucked up. And this is the problem. I was being a bitch. And here's where I fucked up is I promised myself something that I had no right to promise myself. I had no right to promise myself that many views. I can't promise myself things that are not in my control. I can only promise myself things that are in my control. Also, the video wasn't the best I could do. I was actually kind of lazy with it. I sort of just threw up the camera and I talked, and it actually wasn't the best I could do. I could have done literally 1,000 times better, and I could have worked harder. I could have thought about what I was going to say. I could have edited better. I could have been more thoughtful. I could have been more clear on the message I wanted to point out. So I could have been more clear on it. Here's something I can promise myself. I can promise myself that I'm going to upload 90 videos in a row, 90 days in a row. And every video I'm going to try and make better than the last video. If I make this promise to myself and I stick to it, I'm getting something more valuable than 10 million YouTube views. If I become the guy, which I am now, if I maintain the fact that I'm the guy that does every single thing that I say I'm gonna do without fail, and I keep every single promise to myself always, no matter what, that's my identity, that's who I am, that's what I do, every promise to myself and every promise to everybody, that is the most valuable skill set on the planet. There's nothing more valuable than being the person that says he's gonna do things and does them. There's nothing more valuable than that. That is worth more than 10 million YouTube views. That skill is worth millions of dollars. In the right hands, that skill is worth billions of dollars. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be a fucking bitch. Throwing a fit and complaining and all this stuff. That's what 99% of the people do, and I'm not that. I'm not part of the 99%. I am fucking exceptional. I'm in the top 0.0001% of people, and so are you. So here's what's gonna happen if I commit to doing 90 videos in 90 days. I removed the option of me not doing it. So that means no matter what, I have to post 90 videos in 90 days, which means option one is I just post 90 videos in 90 days and I have 90 flops in a row and I waste an unbelievable amount of hours and it fucking sucks and it's fucking painful. And god damn, that would be the most painful, shitty thing ever if I had 90 flops in a row, right? So I'm going to remove that as an option, which really leaves the only option, which is I have to post 90 videos in 90 days. And if I have to do that, I have to provide so much value and make them so good that it's unreasonable that I don't succeed at it. So how can I provide that value? I think I've worked really fucking hard over the last 13 years. I've overcome a lot of shit. I've done so much personal development. I've done all the self-improvement shit. I've like really worked my ass off and I actually have so much to share. There's obviously people more successful than me. I'm a little bit successful and I'm just getting started. I'm going to be so much more successful and I'm working out every day. I'm eating perfectly. I'm working super hard. It is 12:30 right now and I'm recording YouTube videos after I worked at the studio all day, after I worked on projects all day. In order for you to learn everything that I know I have to take all this knowledge that's in my head and I have to transmute it to you. And the only way I can do that is if I take the time and the effort and the energy to organize my thoughts and present them in a way and hand them to you so that you can use them and you can synthesize them in your brain so that you can change your life and make your life better. And that's what I want to do. And so that requires me organizing my thoughts, learning better delivery, making better videos. Even this video, I actually worked kind of hard. I actually sat down for an hour and really thought about what I want to talk about in this video. I want to be that person that I've always wanted to see online. There's tons of people that I get so much value from, but there's nobody that is quite exactly my style. And I'm going to be fully unique me because there is nobody exactly like me that grew up in the woods, that felt like an outcast, that's gone through the alcohol addiction, that is a funny comedian, that also works on personal development, that does all this shit. I can have a unique perspective that I want to share with you, and I want to help you. So like I'm saying before, I'm committing to doing 90 videos in 90 days. It's going to be difficult, and I actually don't want to do it, but I'm going to say I'm going to do it. Therefore, but I'm saying right now I'm going to do it. Therefore, I'm going to do it. Some of them might be shorts and some of them might be stand up, but I'm uploading for 90 days straight, and I'm going to grow. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change your life. We're going to do this shit. Meanwhile, as I'm doing this, I'm going to be rapidly working as hard as I can to change my life in the most dramatic fashion, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.